She was once into you, but now? Cold, distant, uninterested. It feels like she's slipping away, and the harder you try to hold on, the further she pulls back. Sound familiar? If you're in this position, you might feel frustrated, confused, and even desperate for answers. But here's the good news. You can turn this around. Not by begging, not by chasing, but by shifting your mindset, your approach, and ultimately, your life. Today, I'll show you how to re-attract her and get real results. And trust me, by the end of this video, you won't just want her back. You'll want to become the kind of man she can't resist. Let's dive in. Section 1. Understanding neediness versus vulnerability. First, let's talk about one of the biggest mistakes men make when they feel a woman pulling away, acting out of neediness. Neediness looks like over-texting her, double-texting when she doesn't reply fast enough, calling too much, trying to check in all the time, constantly apologizing even when you did nothing wrong, trying to convince her to stay rather than making her want to stay. Now let's get one thing straight. Vulnerability and neediness are not the same thing. Vulnerability is powerful. Telling her, hey, I miss you in a calm, confident way, that's real, that's attractive. But chasing, begging, or overwhelming her with attention, that creates pressure. And pressure always pushes people away. Think about it. If someone was constantly in your face, needing validation, how would you feel? Exactly. So instead of acting out of fear, we're going to shift the dynamic. Keep watching, because up next, I'll show you how boundaries change the game. Section 2. Let's talk about control. You can't control someone else's feelings, but you can control how you show up. And one of the biggest things that makes a man attractive is boundaries. Look, if you're always available, always waiting for her to text, always bending over backward to keep her happy, what message does that send? That your needs don't matter, that you'll put yourself last. And let me tell you, no woman is attracted to a man who doesn't respect himself. Here's the shift. Start setting clear, strong boundaries. That doesn't mean being cold or distant. It means knowing your worth and not letting anyone, including her, disrespect you. When you respect yourself, others follow. And trust me, when she sees that you're not just some guy willing to be walked over, she'll feel a shift in how she sees you. If you're still watching, you're on the right path. Next, we're tackling one of the biggest mindset shifts that can transform your dating life forever. Section 3. Scarce's abundance mindset. Now here's a truth that will change everything for you. Attraction dies in a scarcity mindset. When you believe that she's your only shot at love, when you think you need her to be happy, you reek of desperation. And that energy? It's repellent. So, let's flip the script. The most attractive men operate from an abundance mindset. They know they have options. They know their worth. They know that if a woman walks away, they'll be fine, maybe even better. That confidence, that self-respect, that's what draws people in. Not just her, everyone. Because when you focus on your value rather than your loss, you shift from chasing to being chased. Speaking of chasing, if you can't stop thinking about her, obsessing over what went wrong, then you need to hear what I'm about to say next. Stop obsessing. Focus on you. You're thinking about her all the time. You replay old conversations. You analyze every text. You wonder what she's doing, who she's with, if she's thinking about you. Stop. You're not addicted to her. You're addicted to the idea of her. And the more you obsess, the more you keep yourself stuck in the past instead of moving forward. Here's what you need to do. Redirect that energy. Instead of wasting time overanalyzing, put that focus into yourself. Hit the gym. Work on your career. Start a new hobby. Build an amazing life that excites you. When you do this, two things happen. 1, you start feeling better, stronger, and more confident. 2, she starts wondering why you're no longer chasing. And suddenly, she's the one thinking about you. And that brings us to the final, most powerful step. Becoming the kind of man who naturally attracts respect, admiration, and love. At the end of the day, getting her back isn't about tricks or tactics. It's about becoming the kind of man she doesn't want to lose in the first place. This means leveling up physically, mentally, and emotionally. Having a mission in life that excites you. Not needing someone else to complete you, but knowing you're already whole. When you do this, you change the game. You stop chasing and start attracting. You stop seeking validation and start commanding respect. And trust me, whether it's this girl or another, women notice. So here's my challenge to you. Stop worrying about whether she'll come back. Start focusing on making your life so good that she wonders why she ever left. If you got value from this video, hit that like button. It tells YouTube this is worth sharing. And if you want more content on relationships, attraction, and self-improvement, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Now, drop a comment below. What's the biggest takeaway you got from today's video? I read every single one, and I'd love to hear from you. Remember, you don't just want her back. You want to become a man that any woman would want to be with. Keep leveling up, and I'll see you in the next one. Your life is in your hands. Make it so great that she starts chasing you. Stay strong, stay focused, and never settle for less than you deserve. See you next time.